Many times I feel grief in my body before I ever think about what it is that I'm grieving. And I am getting quicker about recognizing, oh, my heart is pounding, or I'm waking up in the night, or I just feel off. Something just doesn't feel right. And that has been happening over the past couple of days. And I was like, what is going on? And then I realized the time of year it is. There are certain times of the year that are harder, and this time of year around February is one of the hardest times of year for me. And even though my counselor gave me permission, I don't have to write down the grieving dates anymore, and I don't, because I hate looking in the calendar and seeing those laid out before me the whole month. My body still tells me that it's the grieving time. The end of January, beginning of February is when my girls' birthdays are. And I remember their adoptions. I remember the conversations that my husband and I had and wondering what they would look like when they grew older. Like, it's an emotional time for me. And he's not here anymore. He passed away about 4.5 years ago. And then we come right off of that straight into Valentine's, which is difficult when you're a widow or a single parent or, alone. And then the week after that is when my oldest daughter was murdered 5 years ago. And then the week after that is Matt's birthday. It's like one right after the other for the next basically 4 weeks. And my body starts telling me, like, hey, this is the time of year that we don't like. So what do? I've learned routine is very important for me, especially in a couple of areas. The two biggest for me are sleep and exercise. I'm not a runner. I just like to walk. But coming out here, being around water and making sure that I'm putting feet to pavement and like getting fresh air and being close to the water, I have to be very consistent about that, and also about sleeping. Even if it means I have to take some melatonin or something else, I have to be very, very consistent with my sleep, because the loneliness and the emotions and then my physical body not feeling well can take over very quickly, especially if I am tired and out of sorts. And I also just have to cut back things in my schedule. I have to give myself extra grace so that I have some reserve still for my kids and the people that I live with. And I just have to make sure that I'm having some quiet time. So not taking on as many projects at work, celebrating like the little things, like, hey, I got 3 things done today. And I just have to give myself the extra grace and the extra sleep.